Hey friends, it's Amy, owner and curator of YosoBoho. Welcome. It is Tuesday and we are going to do some thrifting this week. We're going back to the Akron Goodwill and Goodwill Outlet, the bins. And this was kind of a cool situation. Our friend Carol from My Blessed Nest was surprised by her friend Melody. Melody came into town to stay with Carol for a few days and she coordinated a little meetup, which was unexpected to Carol. So she got a hold of me and she got a hold of Cyndi from Mimi's Treasure Cottage, and we planned to all meet for lunch and then do some thrifting. Unbeknownst to Carol, she was definitely surprised. So it was pretty awesome, her reaction, and we did have a great lunch and a chat. And when we finally made it over to the Akron Goodwill, we started on the outlet side, the bin side. So I'm just gonna jump into that. And then on Thursday, we'll be back on the retail side. But let's get into this shop along. Let's go dig in the bins. Not only is it pottery, but it's a hanging piece, right? You could put flowers in it or something?
Yeah, look at them. Pretty good.
Oh, he looks like he's got a crack. That's not really, is that cracked through? He's very cool.
Very dirty, but very cool.
Yeah, he needs a good bath. I think we'll take him. I like that fish.
I think he's a good fish.
Hey, that's a good find, Mom. I'm not talking about this guy yet. It's kind of maybe the best find of the day. So we're gonna hold off on that and we'll come back to it. Let's go back and see what else we found. I also picked up a couple little guys. This is a magnet. Isn't he cute?
Oh, he's cute.
Kind of reminds me of Laurel Birch. That tiny little frame. And I don't know what this is. It's a piece of pottery. It may be like a knob or something fell off. These are things that will likely go into my inventory for giveaways and mystery boxes. And then there was this. In my mind, I feel like there's going to be something that I'll need this for. Maybe it's the knob on top of a pottery piece that maybe can just be glued on there. I don't know, but I picked it up. That's just because I'm weird. What was that? Oh. I am here with some other YouTubers today. Cyndi, Mimi's Cottage. This is My Blessed Nest, Carol, and that's Melody. Carol's friend Melody, in from out of town. And Mom's here, but you know, she doesn't like to be filmed. She's like me. Cute. He was in, were they in that basket like they were supposed to be in that basket? Or does it go with them?
I don't think so.
Oh, they don't fit in there.
I'm not sure how they were in there, but I just think
They're adorable. Yeah.
It's just made in China, but this is really
That's
cute.
really cute too.
I don't really have a use for that.
Yeah.
Want it?
No.
Look at his little face. I had a bunny named Louie that was white.
So cute. He's very
My
cute.
homage to Louie.
Your homage to Louis? Oh no. Wait, why? Is that really a booger?
It looks like it's
I don't want Booger Bob making my barbecue. That's just not right.
Booger.
Wow.
That's why it was reduced.
It's waterproof. Wipes clean in a jiffy. I think we're gonna try and get in line for the new ones because I think they just loaded up the new ones. They're gonna say any moment, no running, no running. No running, Cyndi, no running. Don't do it. Where did you find that little ceramic dog? Look at his face, oh my God. Oh, he's so cute. Cute, cute. Everybody start your engines. She's doing a final check. She's locking them down. She's wiping them up. It's all gonna happen real soon. We haven't even gotten through these. At least Mom's looking over here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Everybody runs. Everybody go. I think being there with the ladies made me a little bit braver because y'all know that I am not a fan of rushing into the new carts, but we did it and I'm glad I did. There were some really nice people you'll see in a bit, and I did find some pretty cool things. This is one of them, just a bag of little Bottlebrush Christmas trees. People love these for their little Christmas villages. And these are not old ones. They're just made in China, new. But I imagine maybe $1 a piece. So there's probably $8 to $10 worth of trees in there. And somebody will scoop them up for that. They cost me a few cents.
What is in here? Is there anything vintage in here? Bags. That's useful. I'm not seeing anything too vintage. That's kind of cute. Really nice wooden spoon.
What a beautiful wooden spoon. Looks like it's never been used, and I was pretty thrilled to find it. But just wait, there may be another piece to this story.
Backdoor guests are best. Need some more Avon. Oh my.
I always keep an eye out for the cat's Meow. I have a friend who has been collecting them, although I just sent her a ginormous box of cat's Meow. So she may be done collecting them. I don't know. But we are seeing these also selling over at the shops by the lake. I think it's a nostalgia thing because one girl who bought them said that her grandmother had them all up on top of her door frames, and she wanted to have her own little collection so that she could do the same thing, which is very sweet. So I found this one, and then you'll see in a little bit, Carol found 2 more. Here's a little elementary school, and here's a little tobacco shop and shoemaker. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. That's adorable. Got its bell on it and everything. These are made in India. They usually hang in a doorway. I believe they are for good luck, you know, good fortune in your home. They are all individual birds strung together like that. They have some sequins on them. And then at the bottom, a bell. I think there's 16 birds, and this is an older set with an old bell. Definitely have a boho vibe. I will be bringing these to my next sale with Avon, and that is going to happen at the end of July. So keep an eye out for that, but we're going to do an all boho sale. So I'm going to have some neat boho artsy items, and I think this is going to be one of them. All the little birds. Oh, thank you. He handed me, this was actually not just a wooden spoon. Oh, dropped it. But a really pretty set of salad tongs. I don't know if he saw me grab the spoon or what, but that nice gentleman found the fork and saw that I had the spoon and said, hey, handed it to me. I was so thankful. That was so nice. And I usually see more of that kind of activity than I do any negativity in our Akron bins. Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen a little bit of drama there too. But for the most part, people usually help try and find sets and things that go together. So this was nice. These are beautiful. We currently use an old teak set, mid-century, with teak handles, and they're really looking a little worn out. So I think that these will become our new salad tongs, and that's pretty wonderful when you find them in the bins. Oh no, I see a head. It's just a head. This looks like Avon. And this looks like Avon. He's cute. These are adorable. Look at those. Would that be like an ornament? They're really nicely made. I might hold on to those for a minute. I have a feeling that they're somebody's, just because of the quality of them. I don't know if it could be like Kurt Sadler or, you know, Catherine's Collections. Somebody who believes in quality made these because they're just really nice. I would not be surprised if somebody reaches out, because I know that there's a couple of you who have ballet granddaughters. They'll probably go over to the shop at Christmas time, and I will stick them on one of our trees, and I'm sure that they will sell. I found a few other Christmas things off camera that I'm going to share with you. Since I just shared the ornament, check this out. I've never seen anything like this before. Definitely vintage. Has a very cool kind of coiled wire around just a shaped base. Isn't that neat? Someone had an idea, I don't know if it was Mom or Carol, that maybe I use this as an assemblage and build something in here for Christmas. I think that's a great idea. So this will probably go into my craft pile, and we'll figure that out later this year. Let me know if you've ever seen that before. It's very cool. I also rescued this pretty little lady. This little angel with her pipe cleaner arms. She has a sticker on the back of her that says Made in Japan. And she is so delightful. I know that these are getting harder and harder to find. She does have a little bit of damage right here, but I think that just requires a tiny bit of glue on her dress. Otherwise, she's in pretty great condition, and I think somebody's gonna love her. I also found this guy. He was new in his box. He is a wall hanging. Let me get rid of the box here. He says Countdown to Christmas. And all of these little pegs correspond to the days of the month. And this bag is full of all of the dates. They're tiny little hearts. So you hang them. I imagine you would have them all on the pegs, and you would remove one each day until you got to Christmas. And I believe Christmas was different. Yep, Christmas is a little tree. Kind of cute. I found a few others of him on eBay and Etsy. They're priced anywhere from like $18 to $30. I'll probably be on the lower end of that, and it'll probably go over to the booth and hang. I may even put all the pieces on there so that people get the idea when they see it. And then they can collect them up in the little satchel here. Mom counted all of the dates. They're all here, and I think he's pretty delightful. Speaking of my mom, she had an amazing day. Not only did she find that fish that we're about to get back to, but she found a large storage unit for her crafting supplies, like a big plastic, 3-door bin. Those are expensive, so to find one in the bins is awesome. And then she found this amazing crocheted quilted piece. It's probably a queen size. Let me show you. She spread it out over the guest bed upstairs so that y'all could see it. But it's in the wedding ring pattern, and all of that pattern is all crocheted pieces. It's incredibly done, hand done. My aunt was here a couple days later and she looked at it and she agreed it's all hand done. There was only a couple little holes in it that my mom is going to repair. And I think there was a little bit of staining that she has soaked almost completely out. So what a fantastic find that was. One other thing that she found that she gifted to me is this scarf. It is made by Italian Woolen Treasures in Italy. And you can see here that it was once at TJ Maxx. They zeroed it out and donated it, but the original tag is still on here. And the original comparison price of this is $67, which is pretty awesome. It is recycled cashmere, which I've never heard of that. It is the softest. I think I will try this one over on eBay. Thanks, Mom. Oh my gosh, look at the dolls. Dolls with eyes that open. I don't do dolls. Not to mention these are, I don't know where they've been sitting, but this looks like they've had some damage. Any pottery? Would we be so lucky as to find some pottery? Calling on the pottery gods. Send us down some pottery today. I'm sorry. Switch places?
Yeah.
What is that? All right, what would that hold? Is that an owl? What is going on here? It's got hold. Okay. We're gonna hold on to this and question the ladies as to what this angry bird is.
I thought it said messy Christmas, but it says Merry Christmas.
No, I agree. It says messy.
Maybe it does it? No. Got me. This is for my St. Patrick's Day display.
Nice.
That'll be probably 20 cents. You can weigh it, Amy.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Let me tell you. I would say 18 cents.
Okay, perfect. These are for Amy to see if she wants.
I just picked up another one.
Are they the
yeah,
ones?
I'll take them.
Okay.
Yep, I just sent a whole box out though. I don't know if she's still collecting, but what are all of these things? Little flocked
for
things.
my little trough of treasures. Look,
I love the little.
Don't you have a little thing?
That's
similar?
a chala, yeah.
Yeah.
That hangs off your purse.
I love that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the little flocked.
I know.
Little
I found
chipmunks.
several of those. Those are
Cute.
adorable.
What do I have here?
An owl. I don't know, but why does he have holes?
Why does he have holes and why is he so angry?
He is angry.
Is he angry about the bow tie?
No, he's angry because somebody put holes in his wings.
What do we do with the holes? Is this like an earring holder?
Is it an owl? It might be.
I think it might be an owl.
I think so. It's an angry
He's
owl,
very
not
angry
an
owl.
angry bird. And
I mean, a bird. An owl is a bird.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then you practice your lacing with that. Look at her going. She said it so matter of factly.
Oh, that's Carol for you. That's Carol for you. Aw, look at this octopus just hanging out on the top here. Who made him? He's even got like the ink spot. That's where he shoots the ink out of. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mom's over there. She's got stuff in her hands. Let's go relieve her. I just picked this up out of this box here, and it's pretty neat. I think it's a mixed media, maybe paper and clay painted. There's some ribbon. I think that says Whitaker. I doubt that we're gonna take it with us, but I definitely want to show it off. It's kind of cool. Mom also brought over these little guys. Bears behind bars. Department 56. So we're gonna look those up and see if they're worth grabbing. Mom, do you need some sunglasses for the ride home?
Yeah, I saw those.
These look more like safety glasses.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do you need some safety? They're all scratched up though. This one might. Those will look less scratched up.
That's all mine.
Not really. Yeah, they're nice.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
8 by 3M.
Yeah. I said they're pretty nice. Whoa, those are like... You're not gonna get them? You never know when you might need a pair of safety glasses, and these probably cost me pennies in the bins. Yeah, they're very light. A few other bits and bobs that I picked up before we get back to that fish. A hand-carved lizard pen. Could not resist. He's super cute and he works. 2 little hand-carved big cats. This one is a cheetah. It has some spots on the top of it. And this one is a lion. These may go over to the booth, or they may again go into my inventory for my mystery boxes and giveaways. Found a box of brand new cards. Turns out these are Hallmark and they are Marjolaine Baston. These I will just be using in my packages when I send stuff out. And what I really loved about this is there's a paintbrush in that image. It's really pretty. Also picked up a bag of wooden spools. I'm imagining using some of these things, maybe with some buttons in jars that I can sell over at the booth. I've seen those. I love the look of them, like the old ball jars with some old wooden spools in them. They look fantastic that way. In fact, I think Melody found a lamp with a big ball jar that had some of these in it. Now as I'm remembering, and that was pretty cool. So that's my idea for those. And now let's talk about this fish. Often when I come home from thrifting and I have a haul, I leave the things in a bag, I categorize them, and then as I'm scheduling out my videos, I actually date them so I know when I have to get into them and do some research and what weeks I'm going to be showing them off, right, and sharing the trip. So this has been sitting in the bag since that day, which was only a couple of weeks ago, but I brought it out last night to do the research. I took a picture of it and search for it on Google Lens, and it popped up that it is Mackenzie Childs. Mackenzie Childs. I thought it was Talavera. I just thought it was really cool. There was no way that I was going to leave it there because, I mean, look at it. But it's Mackenzie Childs. Now when I look at that, I'm like, yeah, of course it is, because I've seen some candlesticks and whatnot with this type of pattern on them. Now there's a few issues with this guy, but I don't think that they are damaged. I think that they were manufactured that way. So the crack that you saw here, I don't think that's a crack. It doesn't go all the way through. I just think when this was being formed, it's, you know, how the clay came together, because it is a solid piece. There does appear to be some crazing in the bottom where there was probably something planted. And again, there's what looks like a crack right here in the mouth, but I think it's just manufacturing. It doesn't appear to be damage at all, just the way it was assembled. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love the design of this. It's so whimsical and fun. Now my original research on this, I don't know what I was looking for, but I only found one record on Worth Point, and that was from 2016. Since then, I have looked again and there have been many sold. It looks like they sell anywhere from $100 to $150. There's only one currently listed, and it is listed at $225. The last one that sold actually sold at auction for just under $100, but how wonderful is that? We had no idea when Mom pulled him out of there that this would be something kind of valuable. So be on the lookout for these weird fish. There's another planter where it's just the top is kind of open. It's also a fish. Looks like they sell well too. Keep an eye out for colorful fish planters and check and see if they are Mackenzie Childs. This, by the way, falls under the ceramic and glass weight. So I believe that that is like 49 cents a pound, which means this guy weighs about 3.5 pounds. We're probably still under $2 for him. That is wonderful. And that, my friends, completes this side of the Goodwill. Wow. I mean, we found some amazing things. So did the other ladies that we were with. And I just want to say again, thank you, Melody, for surprising our friend Carol. It turned out to be a wonderful day, and I know it was a really special day for her. So we all appreciate that too. I will be back here on Thursday with the second part of this. We'll go over and see what was cooking on the retail side. Until then, please take care of yourself. I'll see you then.